Yeah, man. It's a Friday.
Hey. Thank
You
God.
had some problems coming here.
Hey, man.
What
Fucking
happened?
police. Well, bruh. You know, my license. You know, I lost my license.
Yeah.
And there was a roadblock just, in the middle of TeamSA where everyone goes out. And then this lady comes up to me and goes, where's your license? I'm like, I lost it. She wants to give me a ticket for the license. I'm like, no, man. But your system doesn't, allow me to get a slot to renew to get another license. She's like, not my problem. So we started cussing at each other and I almost got arrested.
They should have arrested you.
Why?
They
Why?
should have arrested you.
Why?
Why don't you have your license?
Bro, I lost it.
Yeah.
Someone stole my wallet. So, hey, bro. Someone stole it. So I can't, and you know how their online system is so shit, bro. Because I've been trying for 2 weeks to book for a slot.
Is it?
Yeah, and every time I go to their offices, because I'm near two of their offices. Every time I drive there, I get told book on Neto. When I get on Neto, no slots.
Damn.
So you see, and
It's a bummer.
bruh.
How did you end up sorting it out?
Hey, bro, the other guy, because it was a lady, so the other traffic guy was like, he's not worth it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he pulled her to the side. It's like, it's not worth it. She
They
gave
saw
me-
that you are poor. you can't even afford a can of Coke. Yeah,
she took my.
this guy's a waste.
She wanted to take my ID, bro, because I'm driving around with my ID.
Yeah.
So she wanted to take my ID. It's like, but you can't take my ID.
I was actually had a similar thing where I was stopped, but like similar with you, female lady. Actually, I wasn't stopped far from here,
Yeah.
and my disc had expired.
Yeah.
Right, and I hadn't paid attention to it. So she comes and she's like, "Oh, your disc is expired." I'm like, "Damn." So now I'm thinking, "Shit, okay, what am I gonna do now?" So she's like, license. I give her my license. Like, Mr. Zulu, you're going in now. I'm like, no. You know what? I immediately thought, no way, bro. I'm just gonna check this chick up. I'm like, hey, man. She's like, no, you need to go in. I'm like, no, I can't go in. Like, later on, we're gonna be having a party. Do you wanna come to a party?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, do you wanna come to a party? She was young. I think she was in her 30s or something like that. She's like, hey, don't think you can get away with that. I'm like, no, but okay, fine, you can write me a ticket, but come over, man. We have a good time. As you don't stay far from here. She's like, stay in Cosmo. I'm like, yeah, come over. I'm like, okay, you can take my number, and then bro, she took my number. Clever. She does my number same time.
Hey.
Okay, fine. I'm like, okay, I've got your number. At least I know when you call who's it gonna be. When I drove over, I blocked that fucking
Wow.
I'm telling you.
You silver tongue devil, you.
No ways, bro. Imagine you partying with the Metro Cop.
But that would be of your benefit. Next time you get stopped in Pretoria, you just dial her up.
She was like they said to you.
Yeah.
She wasn't worth it, man.
Hey, bro. I was so pissed, eh?
Yeah.
Like I wasn't like I can do that, but I was so pissed that I'm gonna get a ticket, a 500 rand ticket on top of that, because of something that's not my problem now. Because their website is shit. Their offices are not willing to help us, and now I'm gonna pay because, man, I was so pissed.
Yeah.
But then, what can we do?
Anyway, you made it here, man. It's episode 51. There's 51 states in America.
Yeah.
Yep. 51, man. Man, thank you for joining us. My name is Tony. This is Marvin, Big Marv. And it's been an awesome week, man. Like I was telling you, I've been deep down into Tupac.
Hey, feeling thuggish.
Tupac, yeah, man. Feeling thuggish, man. And funny enough, talk about thuggish behavior. Remember when that guy was coaching Pirates?
Oh,
like, it's thuggish.
Yeah, this is thuggery. This is thuggery. What's this? Mukwena, yeah.
Yeah, man. So Did you hear about Flash Ikumkani leaving Emtee Records?
Yeah.
Supposedly he didn't even have a contract.
Yeah, I read that. It's like, but that's nice though. I think we're moving towards that. But it's sad that he gets to leave before they.
What do you mean moving towards that?
I think we should be moving towards the whole partnership of working together and not putting anything down on paper, because at the end of the day, most of them, they end up sour.
Yeah, but I mean, with that, no one is protected, right? If there's a partnership, it means I am giving you something and you are supposedly need to give me something back. So if we don't formalize it, how do I know that you're giving me enough? And then down the line, I think maybe you're not giving me enough back. Or down the line, you don't think I'm doing enough for you. So there needs to be formalities. Look, people can work together. It seems like we're just working together. And actually, they say Flash Ikumkani was sent the contract. He chose not to sign it. Right? So I think it was just two different people, or different people thinking differently going forward. And it leads me to another thing that I want to just chat about. Emtee is concentrating a lot on his music. Understand? Lowly Native is still there. We don't know. Again, we thought Flash had signed. We don't know if Lowly Native is signed. If this is happening with Flash, what if now he hasn't signed? But the point I wanted to make is, it just reminds me of the downfall of Skanda, what is it called?
Skanda World.
No.
Skanda Republic.
No, man.
Cash Time Live.
Cash Time Live.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those artists, if you see the thread, some of them felt that they were not given an opportunity, right? They were in the stable, but the stable was around UKO, and they were not given an opportunity to drop their music and actually being invested in to grow. Understand? And I'm thinking this might be similar to what happened there, where the label is about Emtee and Uloli is not, or the other two guys, which was Uloli and Flash. I would say he was there, even though there was no contract. They were not getting that support. Because you remember, to grow an artist, it costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
It costs a lot of money to grow an artist, to be able to get the features, you have to pay. To get samples cleared, you have to pay. To get them on gigs, you understand? All of that promotional work is very hard. Sometimes you have to even dress the artist so that they look the part that you want them to go in. So it's an expensive exercise, and you can find with Emtee Records, it's a young label. I'm happy that Emtee is brave enough to start it, but it seems like he's starting it without it backing, and it's hard. And now, because he needed to restart his career himself, and now he's already got other artists that he needs to pay attention to. That is doubly hard. You understand? The other artists might feel that they're being left out, and maybe that's what happened with Flash. Uti, dude, I thought when we started, again, that's why I'm coming in with the contract. Flash maybe expected something out of being associated or being with Emtee at Emtee Records, and maybe Emtee and I accepted something, and their expectations weren't met. Understand?
So they just decided to part ways.
And I really think that maybe it comes down to the monetary side, because it's expensive to break an artist. It's fucking expensive. Yeah. You have to drive them to interviews. You have to do this. You have to do this. You have to do this. It's hard. And you have to pay for office staff that's going to look after them. It's hard.
It's very hard, bro.
Understand? So, look, man, good luck to all of them, Flash Ikumkani, and good luck to Emtee Records, because we do really need Emtee Records. And I wish him the best, man. I wish him the best. It's hard, again, to be a artist in your own stable with other artists. It's very, very, very hard. I mean, we've seen that happen overseas as well, where at Rock Nation, they just said, since Uche is the executive and he's also dropping records, what happened to Abo Freeway? What happened? Do you understand? It's very, very, what he's trying to do is hard, and he's going to need all the good luck that he can get.
So don't sign to a nigga that's trying to get bigger.
You can, but I mean, maybe there's other examples that are there that are positive with a positive outcome, but I mean, in most cases, they're not positive outcomes. You look at Family Tree. Cassper is left there by himself.
Yep.
At one time, there was Tejo, there was Cassper, there was Nadia. I think there was someone else as well. But he had a roster.
Yeah.
But now, since he's also dropping, you understand that. So what happens to the other artists?
They feel like,
they're being neglected.
Yeah.
And when time goes, Tejo was hot when he went there because up and coming, but he's been up and coming. Do you understand? So that time that he spent there actually hurt him.
Delayed him.
Yeah, hurt him.
Yeah.
You understand? But someone who's actually doing it well in terms of being independent, Priddy Ugly drops an album this week.
Hey.
Soil, which is, I think this is his second album.
Yeah.
He dropped an album with Ambitious. Now he's dropped a second album.
He dropped Egypt with Ambitious.
Yeah. And people have been looking forward to this. I just want to drop this track, man. You actually requested this one in terms of the music, and then we're just going to go into it, what we think of it. Yeah. All right. This is Priddy Ugly featuring Maclera.
Dope boy.
And the name of the song is Rap Relay. All right, let's go. Damn. It starts off with birds.
Birds chirping.
Who you call when you cannot trust the police or the law? Who's involved? You call for help. The
SHB from the B's, cash bulls, everything around me. Grade 7 had a Goni in my backpack.
I'm in a dead jungle where the feds buckle, waist slobs, yellow tape cuddles, the body suffocate, and broad puddles get stepped.
In society, there's a battle of ideas that are going on.
Alright. We actually got that wrong. We played the wrong track, man. Played the wrong track. That was actually Priddy Ugly featuring Blackie and HD. HD is a homie from the States, New York, if I think. Yeah. And the name of the song is Dead Jungle. I think we can fit in Maclera Rap Relay a bit later on in the show. But let's get on to the album, man. What did you think holistically about the album? We had already got a view of the first song, the first single that was dropped. Take it away.
My man, I love this album. I loved, it was straight to the point, straight 10 tracks, not a lot of features. We're not bombarded with features. I really got to hear Priddy, rap, really show us that he can rap. I think he came into this,
Who didn't know that Priddy could rap?
A lot of people were going in at Priddy on Twitter.
Who didn't know that Priddy could rap?
Celebs.
Come on, man. Come on.
Bro, you've seen that online. Pretty people.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, finish.
You mean between me and you? We all know.
Yeah,
we all know
if you listen to hip hop and you love hip hop, you knew Priddy could rap.
Yeah.
Understand? So that was not the thing that brought that apart, which was, I think it would happen about 2-3 months back.
Yeah.
Where his wife came online and started, saying people don't respect Priddy in terms of his rap. That was more of people not fucking with the music.
Yeah.
There's no doubt the guy can rap. People were just not fucking with the music.
Yeah.
Understand? So I think people mixed that up. So that's why I was asking you that. If you're talking about can Priddy rap, I think everybody can say Priddy raps. But is Priddy maybe rapping about things that appeal to a wider audience and that is accepted to wider people, or the type of rap that is commercially, accepted? Maybe no. Right? But the question of he can rap or not, that's not a question.
That's not even a question.
Yeah, that's not a question. Yeah. Right? But anyway, you can carry on.
Back to my review of the album. Man, I love it. 10 tracks. When I was listening to it, I was thinking of Skanda Republic. It's like, but with this one, I was satisfied. I was like, you know what, 10 tracks, it's enough. It's not too long, it's not too short. I really got to hear the guy rap and really give us lines.
What of it made you liken it to Skanda Republic?
The punches. The way, like, it was, for me, it was a Skanda Republic rapped in English. Like Skanda Republic, it was actually 100% Zulu. And this one, Soil, it was...
You're not saying anything. What is it about the album that said, I liken it to Skanda Republic? Is it what? The content of the album?
Yeah, that's what I said, the punches. Like bar for bar. That's what I mean when I say it. I love it, and I thought of Skanda Republic when I heard it because of the punchlines, the bar for bar, the not giving a fuck. Like, this is what I do. Yeah. So he didn't go for the popular, okay, I'm looking for a radio record. He was like, you know what, I'm gonna give you what I'm thinking, and this is what I'm thinking. Right? Yeah. He didn't fall for the pop.
I'm sorry, but that's a lame review. I'm sorry. That's a lame review.
Okay.
Like, I'll still, I mean, I think we've been on this point for close to a minute or two now.
Yeah.
I still don't understand what you're talking about in terms of Skanda Republic.
Yeah.
Understand. Skanda Republic had, I think half the album was radio friendly. Half the album could be played on radio. That's where Karakara is coming from. Yeah. That's where that freestyle that he does when he's walking in the hood. What is it called again? Let's go there, actually, while I'm talking. So why I'm asking is that I need to understand. I'm trying to understand what tickled you that way. If you talk about bars, man, like we've got a hip hop show. This is a hip hop based show, and we hear bars all the time. You can't just say because the guy's got bars and then now it sounds like Skanda Republic. Like, what else is there? I mean, you've got Karakara, that's radio friendly. Yeah. You got Son of a Gun, that's radio friendly. You got One Time, that's radio friendly. He's got Skanda Love with Nandingoma, that's radio friendly. Come on, dog. Ding Dong is Mission Statement. That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah,
where he's rapping, he's walking down the hood. That is radio friendly.
Bruh.
But we're reading it there.
We're reading it there. Yeah. But is it radio friendly, or was the radio forced to play them because the streets love them so much?
Marvin, like, we're going back and forth there. What is radio friendly then?
Radio friendly is poppy songs, sing-alongs. So those are radio friendly.
So these songs, are you saying Karakara was forced on them?
No, Karakara is.
Are you saying Son of a Gun was forced on them?
Son of a Gun. That's
are you saying
street,
One Time?
That's the street.
One Time was forced on them.
One Time was also a street anthem.
One Time?
Yeah.
One Time was not forced. That is the most radio friendly song. Come on, dude. Come on.
The radio friendly songs on this album is Karakara and that Nandingoma song, Skanda Love.
One Time.
One Time is a street anthem, bruh.
Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word.
One Time is a street anthem.
What?
I don't see.
Wait. Let me put this clear now.
Yeah.
Songs can be for the streets and be radio friendly.
Yeah.
All right. So are you saying One Time was forced on them?
I'm not saying it was forced on the radio.
You said that.
The radio had to play it because it was popping on the streets. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a street anthem. There are songs you can hear.
We're gonna take this offline because you are totally off. I can in actual fact. Let's do this while we're there because this is frustrating me. Let's play this. Let's play this. Tell me if this is not radio friendly. Come on.
Hello kufaltshela igazi ukuthanda.
So you're saying I'm off on this one?
So off. So fucking off, bruh. There's no way, like, we can go out. I wish we could do a McG where we just phone people, right? We can go anywhere and ask about one time. Right. One time was number 1 on Channel O. One time was number 1 on BET Base. One time was number 1 on Metro, YFM, Ekakasi. Come on, are you saying those people? Let's go back to Priddy Ugly. Let's go back because it just doesn't make sense. For me, Priddy Ugly. Okay, by the way, it's clear that I don't agree with you when you say it's likened to Skanda World. Yeah. No, it's not. Okay. Priddy Ugly is doing music for his base, for his fan base, and for the people, for the hip hop heads. Right? This album has got no track that is stand out, right? That is a track that you can hear at clubs. I don't think but that's not the aim, right? There's a lot of conscious music about it. There's a lot of social commentary on the album, which is dope, right? And look, I think he's accepted that he's gonna be that type of rapper and is not trying to chase the popular vote or the popular sound, on B&B, on radio and stuff like that. The timing of it is, for me, interesting. Because if this was happening during like hard lockdown, this is dope. Okay. But the country is opening up now. Understand that people are going outside. People want to have fun. They've been indoors a long time. I'm not sure of the performance, even though I think it's a fucking dope album in terms of the performance and like the streaming. Because now you can feel that it's something that you're going to be playing in your house, right? I don't expect him to chart, in RAMs, radio monitoring with any of the songs here. I don't expect that. But for us hip hop heads, we're going to jam it. But Nati, we also want to get out there and have fun. So I don't think it's going for that. The subject matters that it touches on about slavery, a little bit about government. So the social commentary and the relevance of the album is actually quite good. I like that. I like that. But I'm not sure how far it's going to go in terms of being a success. Maybe it will be an album that, in 3 months or towards the end of the year, we say, oh shit, this album was fucking dope. Understand? But in terms of just off the bat being one of the favorite albums, I'm not really sure. Really sure. It's a good offering. Don't get me wrong. As an independent artist to actually put together this, Zuchikok dope on terms of the production and the curating of the album. He's good. This is a second go within a month, and he's knocked it out the park. He's fucking good. There's no doubt he can produce and curate an album and make an album make sense. Not just a collective of songs, but make an album make sense. He did it with 25K. He's doing it with Priddy Ugly. He's really, really good. So there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about Priddy Ugly's repertoire. No doubt about that. He can rap and he's got something to say. I just feel it's not for everyone, right? Okay. And that's how it's going to be. Yeah. I think he's purposefully gone for the people that love hip hop to the most. The core. It's a rapper's rapper. Yeah. Kind to of the album. Core. Yeah. So, but I was really impressed with that. And just maybe as a final thought, it's interesting that he dropped it during the week. And Cassper also drops his album during the week. And I'm seeing quite a few people starting to drop a song or 3 songs during the week. Why do you think that is?
They're trying to be different. They know everyone drops on a Friday. We know Fridays, new music Fridays. So maybe they're trying to get the traction on their songs. Like once Friday gets there, you know, the songs they released on maybe on a Wednesday, they're growing on us. And, you know, they're trying to be, you know, above everyone, I think. And
just to add on to that, I think you're right. I think, but more of a reason is that I feel the midweek is open. There's too much competition on Friday, right? Like, you know, on Friday, bro, like there's 3 people dropping albums, there's fucking 20 people dropping songs, and there might not be enough time to actually get your music to shine. On a Wednesday, everyone is mostly indoor, and especially for this type of album, people can listen to it proper without having to worry about what they're doing over the weekend, getting drunk and all of that stuff. I think it was a good thing, and I think a lot of artists are going to start doing that because it's a free reign, bro. During the week, you're competing with nobody,
especially if you're independent.
Yeah. You're competing with nobody. Just you. Yeah,
because I saw when he dropped it, he trended for like a day.
Even though he didn't hit the heights of trending, I think he was the highest I saw him. He was like at 10th position or something like that, which was less than when he was trending for people saying he can't rap. You know, But yeah, man. But all good to him, man. I think it's a dope album. He really, really did well, and yeah, I think as it grows on us, it's gonna go. The features that he's got there. I think the song that we played had with Blackie and that guy one HD. There's a song with Maklera Doughboy. There's a song. Let me go there. Sorry, 1 second. I think he's got another song that was pretty dope that I enjoyed. 1 second.
Soil, son of a soil.
Yeah, Uzolumeka. I actually enjoyed that one as well. So yeah. It's quite nice. And Paul Favor, I actually enjoyed that. This is a dope fucking guy.
He's rapping in Tswana there. It's like shit.
Yeah,
this is the first time hearing him rapping Tswana.
Dope. But anyway, that's gonna be our preview on Priddy Ugly. The next topic that we have, man. What the hell? Cassper and Prince Kaybee. I don't know, man. I think these guys are just I don't know. I'm starting to like Prince Kaybee a little more.
Me too. Me too.
And I know I had to like really think about what I'm gonna say because it might sound again like it's Cassper hate, but but on this one, I think Prince Kaybee, I'm starting to like him in terms of how he thinks. I think I'm starting to really appreciate. He's not just a DJ. He's actually having some social, but not just talking, but thoughtful social commentary. You understand? So basically, Prince Kaybee put out a tweet where he was talking about that people should actually give back to their fans instead of just giving free shit. Like, let's say you're dropping a product, a shoe or something, a t-shirt. You know, don't share it just with your celebrity friends. Share it with your friends as well. Give them a few, like, as free as gifts, you know, drops. He didn't mention any names.
Yep.
But Cassper felt that he wanted to respond. And then from there, it just went wild. It just went wild. I think the thing went on for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just went
just
wild.
Going in at each other.
It changed. Let's start off with that. What do you think about when Prince Kaybee says, guys, we know that you've got friends that are celebrities, but also look after your fans. What do you think of that?
I think he's 100% right. Right. The celebrity friends didn't make me. My friends made me. Right. My fans made me, you know, they opened doors for me to have those celebrity friends.
Yeah.
And now if I have a new product, let me say outside of music, obviously outside in music, or in acting, I rely on them, on my fans, for it to be a success.
Yeah.
But why is it that when I have a product, a tangible product, I only give it to my celebrity friends for a tryout and not the people that made me?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think Prince Kaybee is 100% right, man.
Yeah.
So
I think he's, you say 100%. I think he was like 80%.
okay.
And I'm saying the 20% is, it doesn't have to be either or. You get my point?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be either or. You can do your celebrity drops, because with the celebrity drops, it's actually for marketing purposes. You can do those. But for the goodwill, you can do the fans. Do you understand? So you can have a hybrid of the two systems. It doesn't have to be, it's either I give it to celebrities or I give it to the fans. Give it to some celebrities and give it to your fans as well. I think you'll get more goodwill doing it for the fans. So, especially as you know, Cassper is very big on this I'm a good guy type of, so that is good, right? On this side, for the fans, you need the marketing. You need Mihlali to post getting the shoe, understand, to her, over 1 million fans. You need Natasha doing the same. You need all these guys doing those things. Oskido, I think I saw Oskido as well receiving. The thing is, so I'm saying Prince Kaybee is 80% right in terms of give back, but I think it doesn't have to be you. It's if you do this one, if you do the celebrity way, you can't do the fans way.
Yeah.
You can hybrid them, do both of them. All right. For the business, you need the celebrities. That's a damn. And for the fans, I would say, that goodwill with your fans and interacting with your fans, that goes a long way. So, but then it went on to Cassper saying that he still wants to fight Prince Kaybee, but Prince Kaybee doesn't want to sign the contract. And then Prince Kaybee says, you offered me 350,000, right, to fight, and while you're still going to be making money out of this. So it's either we go 50-50 on the money, or I don't fight. What do you think of that?
So I thought when Cassper replied, I thought, Prince Kaybee is punking out, up until I saw that 350 stuff. And I was like, no, man. He knows Cassper knows Prince Kaybee won't go for that 350. So he's giving him a deal that he knows he won't go for, actually knowing he won't go for it so that he won't even have to fight. So he's in public, he's really giving us this perception that he wants to fight, and in reality, he doesn't.
I don't think, I see your angle,
Yeah.
but I think the more prevalent one is going to be, he can then go and say, this guy doesn't want to fight. He's scared of me.
Exactly.
And I said, not saying he doesn't, not saying Cassper doesn't really want to fight, but I think it serves his purpose more to say Prince Kaybee is chickening out.
He's checking out, yeah.
Understand? Yeah, well, so it's interesting because it was similar sentiments when it came to AKA fights as well, which was being promoted for 2-3 years, bruh. Understand that, which ended up not happening. I don't think it will ever be visited, that situation. But this Prince Kaybee one is also now falling apart because the one guy is, to be fair, I mean, like, why would Prince Kaybee fight for 350,000?
Doesn't make sense.
He makes that money within like a weekend or 2 weekends or something like that. So why would he do that and go? No,
on a bad weekend, he makes that.
Because he even went on and said, if you really want to fight, let's fight for free. Ooh. That's what Prince Kaybee said. Like, let's fight for free now. For free. So now you can see that that person is not, he's not waiting for sponsors and this and that. He's like, if you really want to fight, I'm in. Let's. And then Cassper was just like swearing at him, and
Cabello just wants to throw hands. That's what I'm saying. Cabello just wants to throw hands. And
I understand.
The other guy, the short ninja, is checking out.
So I don't know, man. Anyways, just irritation. Talking about Cassper, did you see that he's dropping a piano collab with NeYo?
I saw that.
Now that is massive.
That's big.
That is massive,
That's
man.
big,
That is massive.
man.
Let's give him some claps.
That
is massive.
That's huge, man.
I think in terms of what we were saying last week, in terms of how this guy is a business person, this guy had DJ Drama produce his music. Do you know? And that at time he wasn't even at his top level.
Yeah.
I understand. So going back to our last pod, man, we said this guy's a business, and this is another business move. And it's funny, you got to NeYo, who is a super producer. So I'm thinking before the song comes out, probably NeYo's gonna touch it and make sure maybe that it's got the best chance of crossing over to the States. And if that happens, lights out.
We are out.
Yeah.
Rockets.
Lights out.
Jeez.
Lights out.
Bruh.
Lights out. And NeYo with this type of club popish songs, he's good with that shit.
Yeah.
So Yenos with that American popish club, I think when they played it on
The IG.
the IG, it was just we're hearing the vocals. But I think if they give NeYo some little say in terms of, putting his little touch there in terms of the production side, that'll be fucking out of this world.
If I was Cassper, I would give NeYo 100% of the song. Like, ownership. I just want my name attached to it. I'll just, if it means me breaking up in the States, I would give it to him.
Yeah, but it's not guaranteed. You see, the other thing is you can break out with that.
Yeah.
The thing is, we just had Jerusalem. Jerusalem doesn't come every day. That is the thing about music. You can have a dope track, and it goes nowhere. You can have an average track that just flies.
Yeah.
You understand? And you don't know. Like Jerusalem was helped because of the lockdown and you understand and all that. Not saying it's not a good song. I love it. But circumstances also assisted to elevate it. You understand? And if you just give this, because what happens if this song takes off, he's giving it away and he never ever gets another song like this?
Hey, that's a tough one.
Do you get my point? I understand from you in terms of trying to invest, but you can't just give it away. You can't just give it away. You have to at least own a little bit of it, even if they go 50-50, where NeYo's got a skin in the game to actually promote it and everything like that. But to give it away, that's dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
Because it's not guaranteed, firstly, that it will succeed. But if it does succeed, it's not guaranteed that you can have another hit like that.
Even after breaking into the
it's not guaranteed.
So you say you should keep some part of ownership of it.
No, man, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Makes business sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. You can't give away your shit, bro.
Hey, bro.
I mean, to think that Tatjana was his first number one, right? He even said it himself. Now, we all thought he's been doing good, but to think that, like, imagine if he has given away Tatjana to, let's say, Ubuhle or that other guy that he features there, the teacher, or I think that he's the producer of the song or something. He wouldn't have had a number one.
Yeah, you're right.
He would still have never had a number one.
You're right.
Do you get my point? Yeah. So I don't know how they do their business, but I think giving away is a bad idea. But this is a good opportunity, man. I'd really like to, because since amapiano is like changing so much in a quick space of time, if NeYo just puts his touch a little bit there so that it's acceptable to the wider markets in the States, you never know what's going to happen.
Bruh.
Never know what's going to happen.
Like, people don't understand how huge NeYo is.
Oh, he's...
Oh, the songwriting, the producing.
Yeah.
That guy is in the same, I'm not going to say same league. I just want to say same circle as the likes of Jay-Z and Beyonce.
He wrote for them.
Exactly.
He wrote for them.
Like, jeez, this... No, man, I'm happy for Cassper.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm happy for. I'm excited.
Yeah,
for
for sure.
Cassper, bro. She's
Sure.
huge.
This story about R. Kelly. Now he's being charged of doing funny things with boys now. He's in jail. He was charged. He's in jail. But the case is still going to start. I think it's starting in beginning of August. And the cops, they have added another layer that he's been fooling around with boys.
17-year-old. He met the man at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And there's 6 more women, eh?
6 more.
So on top of this boy, there's 6 more women. So
well, one thing that you can't blame him for, he's a equal opportunity offender.
yeah.
He's not only touching girls. Yeah, I mean, he's like, hey man, I need to share this with the boys as well. You know. But this is some sick shit, bro. This is some sick shit.
So now it's sex trafficking and bribery.
That's like,
adding, they're adding on to,
did he try and bribe the boys?
Yeah, no, he tried to bribe. Actually, he bribed the jury because it was a jury, I think, of young people. It's like they should.
No, man. The jury hasn't been chosen.
The jury hasn't been chosen.
I think on the 5th. I don't know what date it is, but the beginning of August. That's when the jury choosing is starting. Maybe he bribed the investigators or one of those people.
Yes, I read somewhere that he tried to bribe someone, and that person must go out and put out a statement and say, R. Kelly's a good guy.
That's not going to help. I mean, like, you got hundreds of other people saying this guy was touching us inappropriately.
Hey,
you know?
Shit.
So, I don't know, man. It's kind of interesting that this guy is falling so hard. When I say it's sad, I'm not sad for him because if it's proven that he did that shit, I'm just sad that some of my memories of the world, my growing up and all this shit is just being tampered with.
Hey, bro.
You know, that's the sad part to me. Like, I don't know.
If you're black and you grew up 80s and 90s and early 2000s, you've listened to some R. Kelly.
Oh yeah, man.
You R. Kelly touched you in some way.
Oh shit! Don't say that. You wanna bring more charges?
No, man.
So everyone who listens to R. Kelly's music can bring more charges. He touched us.
He touched
in
us
our
in some
hearts.
way, in my heart. So that guy,
Sue the motherfucker. No, man.
man. You know that kids conceived to this guy's music.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's how big R. Kelly is in music. I don't know about the white market, but in the black market, that's how big this guy is.
Yeah. No, it's huge, man. Even in the white market. I mean, I Think I Can Fly. That is huge. That song that it did for Space Jam. Is it Space Jam?
Is it Space Jam?
That's Space Jam. The movie with Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, yeah.
And he did a song
soundtrack.
Yeah, man. That motherfucker. I mean, that song that he did with Celine Dion.
Bruh.
All right. He's huge, bro, all around.
Hey.
And it's so sad because now it also affects our World Cup. He performed twice. He performed in the opening ceremony for the World Cup 2010. He performed in the closing ceremony. Now we have to just cut that shit out.
And I used to love that song he performed there.
What was the song again?
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
And then the light at the end of the tunnel. So that was the name of the song, I think. Yeah. After Waka Waka. Bro, Jesus. I'm just thinking, bro, like this guy.
Yeah, no, he's fucking us up, man.
Yo.
But anyway, we can't do anything about it. We're here in the RSA, not
RSA,
USA,
bro.
RSA, Republic of South Africa.
Satan.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so that's R. Kelly. Did you see that picture with Natasha and that what's the name?
Phongola, Thuli Phongola.
Thuli Phongola.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
I loved it. Some eye candy, man. That's some way to promote the Black Label Cup. That's a very creative way, I think.
But did you think there's a discussion to be had, especially with the Prince Kaybee Cassper situation? Uguti, when are they gonna use fans? And I know for the marketing you need the yellow bones, but when are the fans who actually drink Black Label, who actually go to the stadium, right? There's this cup because the fans drink Black Label.
Yeah.
And if you see Black Label drinking fans, they don't look like that. If I say so myself, they don't look like that. So when are the fans going to be put up front and be like front and center of this shit? Right?
No, man. For the past, I think they've been using fans for the past. Remember, you could SMS to win to be the coach for the day, and then they put you in the advert.
No, that also happened this year.
Did it happen? Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'm saying that jersey that those ones are promoting, why can't they have fans? And again, I'm not saying it's either or.
Yeah.
They could have had Natasha and
Thuli
with some fans. Do you get my point? Let's combine the two. You make your money from abachit, abase Zain Sprays, abachit, abase Togoza, abachit, abase Tipkloof, but you don't want them anywhere close with your shit. Yeah,
because they're not yellow bones.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So I really think that we've spoken about the Prince Kaybee, but I think there's something to say there as well. Like, bring the people that are paying you on a weekly basis when they drink, they go and buy KC Black Label, bro. Like, support them, motherfuckers. You know,
hey, bro.
I don't see any of those girls drinking Black Label.
They don't even drink. Beer, those ones, let alone Black Label.
Yeah, bo.
They're on that shampoo live.
Yeah, bo.
And it's all over their Instagrams and Twitters.
Exactly.
There's proof there.
Exactly. And I'm not hating on them. They must get their bag. But like for the brand, like, look after your people, dog. The people that put you there, look after them. Invest in them. You know?
Yeah. Do you think Natasha met this guy, Lodge, at the launch? Because she's dating Tembinkosi Lodge now.
Yeah, but it seemed like the launch was this week, Mas.
Do you think Lodge was involved in getting Natasha the gig?
It's possible, but I think Natasha has been involved with Orlando Pirates before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go to her Instagram. She's heavily involved, bro. Like, they've used her as an influencer before, Orlando Pirates. Maybe that's where Lodge.
Yeah,
got
the way into the, like, yo, I see, I wear number 3, not number 10. do you want a signed jersey in the DMs?
And I think Ulokuzan Lodge, he's like not in terms of playing, but he's like the superstar in terms of the brand.
Yeah.
I think he's the biggest brand in Orlando Pirates in terms of players.
Yeah, he is.
And I mean, you've got the biggest supporter, influencer. So it's a Beyonce and Jay-Z shit.
Hey, my G.
The best of both worlds.
Hey. And we just decided to get the yellow bone. We just, okay, Thuli.
I don't know how the fuck Thuli is jumping into this shit.
That's what I'm saying. We just decided, okay, profile. Oh, this one, Thuli should fit well with us. Jessica would be great. You would still look good next to Natasha promoting.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, Jessica is a fly.
Hey, my G.
Jessica is fly, dog.
We would still be there, bro. Like, we didn't need Thuli. Like, some of, I think that 80% of
maybe she's got fans, dog.
Thuli Phongola.
Yeah. Maybe she's got fans on Instagram or some shit like that.
Yeah. Do you think 80% of Kaizer Chiefs supporters know who Thuli is? I don't think so. Pirate supporters, they might know Natasha because she's a very big supporter of Pirates.
Yeah. Oh, she's always posting, bro.
But
jerseys and shit.
With Thuli, I don't see that.
Oh, Utana supporters know that she's a Kaizer Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
But is she?
No, I don't think so. This is the first time seeing a
This
Kaizer Chiefs.
is just a gig.
I'm. It's just a 10.
Yeah, it's just a gig, bro. She's a DJ. She's just doing a gig. You know? But anyway, did you see that we've got our first gold medal?
Yeah. With the what's that lady's name?
Tatjana Schoenmaker.
She got silver first time, right?
No. Someone else got silver.
Oh, okay. So she got that.
Yeah, she got gold for women's 200 meter breaststroke. That is super awesome, man.
Super awesome, bro.
And I think we got another one who was just off the medals, who came fifth. I can't remember her name.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, so that's our first
Gold.
First gold, man. First gold.
And our hockey team beat Germany in hockey. The men's, yeah. They beat Germany 4. We lost the first match 9-4, and we came back with a 4.
Oh, yeah. For what?
4-0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I
but now where are they in the competition?
Hey, bro. They're number 2 because we lost the first match.
How is it? Is it groups or is it?
Yeah, it's groups.
It's groups. So they're number 2 in their group.
Number 2 in their group.
So what comes after the groups? Is it like quarterfinals, semifinals?
Quarterfinals. Yeah.
Who else are they in the group?
They're with it's us. It's Germany. It's Argentina, and who else is there?
So what are the how many people get to leave the group? How many teams get to leave the group? 2. So they are number 2 currently.
We are number 2.
Oh, so there's a chance they can get out of the group. Oh, okay. So all right, I'll check that out.
Hey, bro, you must check hockey. Eh? It's very interesting.
No, check that out, man. That's the rugby guys fucked up. Oh shit, I'm wearing my jacket. Yeah. So tomorrow is a game, dog.
Now tomorrow we're bouncing back.
Yeah, of course. I think they lost because I didn't wear this jersey last week.
Yeah.
So now I'm here, nigga. Supporting, bro. And there's been a fucking what do you call this thing? Controversy. Because Rassie Rasmus put out a 1-hour video where he put up clips of referees getting calls wrong, which were against South Africa. People have been going wild online. It has never been done. Do you know how long an hour is?
Bruh. Just
a guy went in for an hour, bruh, and World Rugby says they're going to look into it. Probably they're going to fine him or suspend him or something like that. But if you see that video, you just feel so angry.
Bruh, like, I get him. Like, I get where he comes from. When he feels robbed, he feels like, we're taking advantage of. So, I don't fault him.
But he went in. He fucking went pissed. In. Do you know how many clips you have to play if you're doing a video for an hour? The whole game is 2 hours because it's 40 minutes each way. Right? And you play, actually a game is what? 1 hour, if you're saying 40, what is that?
1 hour 20.
Yeah, 1 hour 20 minutes, right? Because it's 40 minutes each way. And he had clips for an hour. Of course, it includes commentary. Yeah. But anyway, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, man. We need to bounce back because it's a best of 3. So if we lose this, then the whole fucking series is done.
Yeah.
But I don't think the boys are going to lose, man. I think we're in there now.
We're motivated now.
Yeah, we're in there. Is there anything else that stood out that you want to touch on that I might have...
Nah.
Keep Zola 7 on your prayers, dog.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, he's got that epilepsy.
Yeah.
He did mention it when he did an interview with Umek G. Yeah. So keep him in his prayer. Keep him in your prayers.
Is there medicine for epilepsy? Can you
take
something?
There is. But you see, it's to manage it because you can't really take it away. Yeah. So I think it's one of those things that you just have to manage. Yeah.
So when you have that thing, you can't be alone, basically.
Yeah.
There must always be someone around you.
Because your system, because I think there's something with the brain, sending wrong signals and all of that shit. look, I'm not a doctor, but I know that it's got something to do with the brain, and there's something that they can't really fix, but you just try and manage it. Understand? So keep Zola in your prayers, man. Anything else?
Oh no. Let's just keep watching the Olympics.
Keep watching the Olympics, man. And thank you very much for the support, man. Episode 51 gotta be out now, and please do watch the Springboks if you can. It's playing tomorrow. I think it's 6 o'clock if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Run about there. Even if, man, you get there at 5 and start at 6, you must just be there for the build up.
Bruh.
You know. So go poker. And that's it, man. We out.
Yeah.
We out. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.